This video, I'm going to go over all the general settings you can change for the WooCommerce plugin in Flatsome. So to get to the general settings page, whenever you log into your dashboard, on your left-hand sidebar right here, you're going to click on WooCommerce, and then click on this little settings button right here. I'm just going to hit leave, and then here we are. So it'll default to going into the general tab. So the first thing, this is where we can set the address of the store. This is your physical business address. This is not going to be shown publicly on the website if you do not wish it to be shown publicly. But for tax rates and things like that, it's generally recommended you put an address in here. So then down here, we can change our selling locations. So if we're only selling to specific countries, we can set it down here. So we could do all countries, we could do all countries with the exception of a few, or we could sell only to specific countries. So for example, if we're only selling to the United States and Canada, I can select sell to specific, can search for United States, then I can search for Canada. Now only United States and Canada are selected in this list. And then the shipping locations, if I'm based in the US and I can only ship to the US, then I will ship to specific countries only, and then once again I can type in United States. There it is. So now I've configured my store to where I can sell to the US and Canada, but if you're buying a physical good that must be shipped, you can only buy it if you're in the US. So then down here, the default customer location, this will be the location of the customer whenever they're buying things. So we could select no location by default, which means that they have to select their own location. We could do the shop base address, which means that they're in the general area of the shop. We could geolocate them, which means that we're going to try to find out their general location just based on some information that we can get from them whenever they first visit the page. And we can geolocate with page caching support, which means that the next time they visit, the page won't take so long to load because we already know where they're coming from because we remember them from last time. Then down here, we can enable taxes, which is whenever we select this box, now during checkout, tax rates can be visible and configurable based on a zip code. So if you're buying from New York State, you can enter your zip code there, and it'll show your New York State sales tax, which is a pretty nice tool for customers to see just how much they'll be getting, just how much they'll have to pay in tax. Then we can enable coupons here. So if we want to enable the use of coupon codes, say for example you have affiliates and they have an affiliate code or a coupon code, or you just send a coupon code out in an email, this is how we would enable it right here. So this is where we enable that functionality, and then for all of our products we can enter coupon codes if we wish to do that. And then down here, we can calculate the coupon discount sequentially, which means that whenever you're applying multiple coupons, it'll apply the first coupon to the full price, and then the second coupon will be applied to the discounted price. So if you have two coupons, one for 10% off and one for 20% off, if they apply the 10% off first, it'll take 10% off of the total price. And then once they apply that second 20% off, it'll take the 20% from the price we just calculated for 10%. So we can stack our coupons like that. Or if you leave that unchecked, it'll calculate them all based on the full price, no matter what other coupons have been added. So that's a shop preference. It's disabled by default. Most stores sometimes enable it though. Then down here we have our currency settings here. So we have it set to the pound sterling right now, but since we're in the United States, I can just search for United States dollar. Here it is. I can change the currency position. So this is the position of the currency symbols. So generally in the US, Canada, England, it's to the left. So you'll see the currency symbol, then the price. But if you want it to be to the right, you can do that here. If you want it to be to the left with a space, right to the space, you can also select that right here. And then our 1,000 indicators. So for example, if you have an item in your shop that's $1,000, what will be that little delineation symbol? Generally, it's a comma, 1, comma, 0, 0, 0. But here you can change that if you wish. And then the decimal symbol. So if you have something for $5.99, the decimal in between, of course, will be 0.99. But if you wish to change it here, you can do that as well. And then lastly, we have the number of decimals, which is how many decimal points will be shown after the price. Generally, that's 2 decimal points, but if you have a reason to have 3 or more decimal values, you can set that right here. Once you're happy with all your settings and you think it'll work for your store, you can hit Save Changes. That'll commit your changes and it will update all the products in your store and it'll update the way your store appears to your users. If you have any questions about WooCommerce, especially the WooCommerce general settings, please feel free to let us know. We'll be happy to help you out. Thank you.